Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites, a branch of GMS of Chicago. Before we get started, though, like always, we want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Kakwadash. To the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York, the elder bishops out of Connecticut, we send double honors because they do rule well. For the brethren around the world, push this truth uncut, unfiltered, giving you the good, the bad, and ugly of the scriptures, correctly breaking down the prophecies, and the interaction with the people on the planet. We send a hearty shalom for the hopeful elect. We hope this is edifying. So with that, Mr. Fire-breathing dragon came downstairs and said he wanted to get it in, so here we go.
Yeah, we was just meditating as well, was in the spirit, and it's so beautiful watching Esau kingdom fall. You know what I mean? All of those people who was allies with him are turning their backs on him. We was talking about China has exposed them for all the theft, robbery, and murder they've done to their people. But the theft is so incredible. They've exposed all of these high-end items that they make in China and ship to America. They make the items, Louis Vuitton, Cartier, you name any designer item that Americans buy in America.
The big bag item.
The big bag items. All the jewelry, all the high-end video games, all this stuff that we buy as Americans, and China ships it to America, and they're making this stuff for $5, and America's charging $50,000. They had a Cartier jewelry that the Chinese made for $1,600. Over in America, they sold the jewelry for $40,000. They had a Birkin bag that they made for $1,600. The Birkin bag goes for $38,000.
Right.
Yeah, they had Jordans. They had Jordans for what? Over here, Jordans in China cost $10 to make. Over here, they selling it for $200, $300. Easy, man. And it's the devil that you look up to, man. Yeah. That's why the scriptures say what? Never. They say never. I got it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Never trust.
Yeah, never. No.
Oh.
I'm gonna get this.
Okay, get that then.
This is Isaiah 31:1. It say, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and horsemen because they are very strong. But they not look into the Holy One of Israel, need to seek the Lord, man. See Yahweh, man. That's what it is. Woe to all you people that trust in this place. You trusting in all this oppression, and this man been oppressing you, been robbing you from day one. We've been saying it. Hey, apostles and the Great Millstone been saying it for a long time, and now all of a sudden, all these European countries, China, all these allies that America's supposed to be cool with, buddy with, now it's coming out exposing this devil, man. Because he's the devil, he's the true devil that he is, man.
Facts.
I got one to back up what you just said. Because you're talking about how they was making all this motherfucking money here in America, even though they was doing all this shit cheap. And we knew they was doing it cheap. As a matter of fact, when they started shutting down the industries in the late 70s and whatnot, we knew that they was bringing them over, that they were taking them industries over to China and this, that, and other. Steel mills, all that other kind of shit. Zenith, like the last American-made TV was Zenith and whatnot. That was out there like Bellwood somewhere, and this that near 25th and Manheim and all this other kind of shit.
Right.
And all that shit went overseas and whatnot. But guess what? It backfired on them. Okay? Because here's what it is. This is Revelation 18. I'm going to start at 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of the fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. So the merchants have waxed rich here in America.
Yeah.
You know, they said, we'll set this up where these motherfuckers are used to paying top dollar for shit.
Yeah.
And we'll go overseas and make this shit for little or nothing and make ourselves billionaires and trillionaires behind it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. You know, this is you got some brother? This is Obadiah 1 and 2. It says, I'm gonna start at 1. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith Yahweh power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador sent among the heathen. Arise and let us rise up against her in battle. So, you know, the Lord has sent this prophets to tell you, make ready for destruction with this kingdom. So that's what's happened to this. The Lord is unleashing this final prophecies on this devil. The final prophecies of famine of the word. This Esau being searched out and brought down, and the destruction is about to happen. And the MOTB is literally leaping off the page. You know what I mean? It says, "Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen; thou greatly despised." Esau, Edom, in his pale flesh is a minority around the world.
Right.
You know what I mean? He is small amongst the heathen. Period. The Lord has made him so because he was his wicked pride. It says, "The pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?" He talked about his habitation. He started off in Mount Seir in the mountains. And that fool that made his towers here in America, thinking that the Lord ain't going to bring him down. He's like, Malachi said the Lord going to bring that devil down. He said we were revealed, but he coming down. And this is how he coming down. It says, "Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh." This fool Elon just supposedly sent a bunch of women into space. But they saying that's another hoax. They went into space for 11 minutes. So they saying I don't know, we had to do the research on it. They said the nigga put them on a ship that was a simulation. But they actually think they went to space because somebody opened the door from the inside. And the doors are supposed to be sealed shut where you can't open them from the inside if you actually went into space. I'm just saying what they've been exposed to.
Well, you want to know what? But that goes with there's nothing new under the sun because of the fact that, like I said, the fucking so-called moon landing was what? How did the motherfucker get there to film the moon landing coming down?
Right. Where did they take off? This nigga threw. He said, "If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, will they not have leaved some grapes?" So the Lord said he's going to destroy it. Nothing going to be left. And he says, how are things, Salak, it says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? And the Lord brought that up by, giving his Rekakwadash to his holy prophets, who's exposed them for who he are, who exposed all of the hidden lies. That scripture Elder Malcolm brings out all the time. There's nothing secret that won't be revealed. This devil lied to us. We didn't know who the hell we was. He lied to himself, deceiving his own people, changed his name from Esau to white. And the Lord is exposing all the relics, all the ancient information has brought about the truth. That's how he's being, that's how things have been searched out. The other nations have a lot of these artifacts that this devil's been hiding. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. So Trump, with these tariffs, thought it was going to work to his benefit, but it's backfired because there's no more wisdom in teaming. You dumb as a box of rocks. You think you're going to put tariffs on your allies and they're not going to tear up your dumb ass back? Nobody's scared of the big bad wolf.
Right, because he ain't the only one that got a gun now.
Right.
All these, that's why that Joel, the third chapter, go into. It's to tell you how the weak shall what? Stay strong.
Isaiah the 14th chapter.
Yeah.
Same thing. So this is what we got going on here, man. Like you said, and what Trump don't understand is with what all this shit he's doing, he's playing right, like I said, still in Revelations, he's playing right into this because of the fact that, like I said, motherfuckers are about to be so broke that they ain't gonna have no money to spend on shit. They ain't gonna have no money to buy shit. They ain't gonna have no money to do all that shit. So what is that gonna do? That's gonna create this. This is going down to verse 9 of that same thing, Revelation 18, going down to 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and live deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. So now this is going to get smoked, but at the same time, and this is where the destruction is coming with the nukes and that whole thing. But at the same time, when this motherfucker falls off his pedestal, when this bitch falls off her pedestal and they can't buy shit and this, that, and other, they gonna still be welling on that. But what they doing in the background now, they saying, well, we trying to prop up and whatnot and get ready to be able to, they can do business deals behind the scenes, China, Russia, all this. They're going to be able to do these deals, but the biggest motherfucking consumer base in the entire planet is here in America.
Exactly.
Okay, we the motherfuckers that spend, like you said, you got bitches that are bald head that spend $500 for a bundle of their shit to get their shit done.
Exactly.
They by the time they get through going to the motherfucking beautician and buying their hair and all this other kind of shit, they done spent $500-$600 trying to get their hair did and shit. Between the hair, when you start talking about that good hair, that motherfucking fool motherfuckers with, like that the Halle Berry hair and all them motherfuckers, you started looking at about $1,000 for a couple bundles of hair and shit. Easily.
And they spend it monthly.
That's
not even weekly, some of these hoes.
Yeah. So, and the merchants over earth shall weep and mourn over her. No man buyeth their merchandise anymore. See what I'm saying? So the Lord said, I'm going to smoke this motherfucker, but guess what? I'm going to make it crash long before I let the nukes jump out. But by the time that jump out, we going to have sedition among men on this motherfucker and everything else going on in America. Go ahead, bro.
Time. Yes, sir.
This is Isaiah 47 and verse 1. Because, hey, all these other nations is tired of America. Right. Yeah, America been this big bad wolf that never been touched. But soon this place is going to be touched, man. This place is going to be burned and raped. And this place is going to be burned and totally destroyed from off the face of the earth. This Isaiah 47 and 1. It say, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the dust. There is no throne or daughter of Chaldeans, for there shall no more be called tender and delicate. Because guess what? Putting all these terrorists and creating all these proxy wars are going to turn what into hot wars, and then that's when shit get physical.
But that's how all wars have started. All wars have started behind financial fucking hardship. So somebody shutting somebody down. Somebody shutting somebody's economy down, and the motherfucker saying, hey, couple of us here, we did what we had to do when we was in the world and whatnot. It's like, nigga gotta eat.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And when a nigga gotta eat, guess what? Everybody can be a victim.
Everybody.
No, right.
You put a nigga in dire straits, he gonna die.
Hey, he gotta hear his woman talk about hey, you better go out there and do something. What was that, John Q? John, do something.
Do something. Do something.
Go ahead, man.
It say, verse 2, take the millstone and grind meat. Uncover the locks, make bare the legs, uncover the thighs, and pass over the river. Their nakedness shall be uncovered, yet their shame shall be seen. And that's what China just did. It's not alone the prophets, because first and foremost, the prophets been out here prophesying this for years, telling you that this shit was coming. So fuck China.
Facts.
We don't give a fuck about China.
Right.
The fact that China came out and said that is further prove our point, man.
Right, that the scriptures hold true.
Exactly.
The scriptures hold true. That's what I said. So we filter everything through the scriptures. So he said that the word will not come back void.
That's right.
Everything my prophets are out there pushing, it's got to happen. I got to stay true to my own word.
My own word.
Go ahead, man.
Word. It says, verse 3 again. Thou nakedness shall be uncovered, yet thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So when the Yahweh shall come back, he's coming with vengeance for all the atrocity, all the wickedness you have put upon our people, man. Charging all our people, man, well over things that we can't even afford, man. And we built this country up, man.
Facts.
Right. Yeah. So that's the thing. So like you said, and with all this, see, here's the beautiful part about that. All this stuff that we've been seeing, that we've been preaching on, and this, that, and the other, and brothers coming in and they done watched us preach on it and heard it, and this, that, and the other, and they can go back in the old lessons and say, damn, y'all was talking about that way back then, and this, that, and the other, all the way up to this point. Since all of that has transpired and is transpiring, how can you then say that what's been prophesied to happen is not going to happen?
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So he says, all the world shall what? Well, he say, hey, so when he sends Yahweh Shai back, guess what? In Revelation it says, all eyes shall see him, right?
All eyes.
All eyes will go see him. So What y'all don't understand is why we stand out there on them corners and preach this destruction of this bitch, and y'all want to know and look at us crazy talking about, well, what the fuck gonna happen to y'all? We like, well, if we ain't already out of this piece, we gonna be lifted up out of this piece. Okay,
Right.
that's his word.
Right.
He said, some of y'all ain't gonna die. Some of y'all don't gotta die.
Yep, exactly.
That's part of his word. But here's the thing. The ones that do die beforehand, he said they gonna be lifted up first.
Yep.
And that they works will follow them.
Yep.
Damn, I'm in a win-win. I can't lose.
Can't lose.
Hey, an old Commodore song, but not talking about a female. Can't use with the stuff he used.
Right.
I can't lose with the stuff he used.
Lose with what I use.
That's it. Go ahead, man.
Right. You got something?
You got some more?
It's Jeremiah 47 and 49 and 7, Salakia.
Go ahead.
It says, it's so beautiful to watch it unfold. It says, concerning Edom, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman?
Ooh.
Is his counsel perished from the prudent? Is that wisdom vanished? It absolutely vanished. While you were so busy trying to destroy the Israelites and mocking us and setting yourself up, you thought you never considered the latter end.
Nope.
That the Lord had you in a trick bag. He's putting his hooks in you, getting you deeper and deeper. And you're one of my old favorite Barry White cuts. You just all you did is just build up your amount of wickedness to the highest of heavens. That's all you done. The Lord been had, you playing checkers. The Lord been playing chess with your dumb ass.
Calm.
You know what I mean? He helped you set up all your trade agreements that you backslid on. He helped you set up this fake money, you know what I mean, laden with thick clay that's falling apart.
Hey. As you say, laden with thick clay. So he said you was going to be laden with fucking debt before you even put yourself in that trick bag.
Absolutely.
Okay? Right. So how can you say that the rest of it ain't going to happen when he told you before? He said we would have healed Babylon. Means that, like I said, it don't matter now. Y'all can't throw enough money at this bitch because your money ain't worth shit anyway now.
It ain't worth it.
Okay, so you got all that specially made paper that you can print all them fucking trillions of dollars on, but hey, that's only gonna crash the motherfucker even harder.
Even faster.
Go ahead.
Ain't shit you can do. I'm gonna jump down this Habakkuk 2. You know what I mean? Because the Lord is just so cold. Where y'all want me to start? 2 and 2? Habakkuk 2, where you want me to start?
You say 2?
Habakkuk 2, yeah.
Yeah, the prophecy got to come to pass. Yeah, start at 2. 2 and 2.
Yeah, this is Habakkuk 2 and 2. I might as well start at 1.
Okay.
Because you said 2. He says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me. And what I shall answer when I am reproved. So
when we mess up, we got a deal.
Yep.
And we deal with that. And we understand that. But you see, that's the difference. Because like you said, I'm going to get right back to you. Because while we doing that, these fucking 2/3 are doing this shit. This is Proverbs 1 and 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my word unto you. Okay? But what did he do? The simple ones, they not going to do it. But what we do, we say, okay, we fucked up. We know this. Right. Salakia. We go try to do, we go do better. Or we go practice the righteous acts to the best of our ability, pursuant to Job 5 and 11. Judges 5 and 11. And we're gonna move on and do the work no matter what.
Yep.
But in the process of that, what they got going on over there? Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, and Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. And that's what the prophet's been doing. We've been running since we read the scriptures.
Exactly.
Since Yahweh Shah brought us out of the darkness into this marvelous light, gave us that download from the Wakak Wadash, we've been running.
But that's a small number compared to the rest of the planet on the earth. Facts. And whatnot. See, so that's such a small number that, like you said, among us, it seems like there's a lot of us. But among them, it's a small ass number.
Yes.
And you got to love that because of the fact that then what happens? If you're not preaching the 100% truth in its entirety, then you got nothing.
Nothing.
You got nothing. So you know the name of the Lord, but you don't believe in Yahweh Shai.
Right. You call no Christ blessed.
No, they got something, Paul. They
got damnation.
They got a missile.
They got absolutely. Hey, you gonna get what you don't want. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
It says, "For the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Go ahead.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry." So back then, they was talking about the destruction was coming. You said, "Lord, will you at this time restore the kingdom?" The disciples thought everything was going on back then.
Right.
But no, that was not the time for it.
Not yet. Not yet.
This is the time now. So it's not tearing anymore.
Right.
The time is accelerating. And this is the beautiful part. And it's talking about Esau, wicked ass. He said, this is Habakkuk 2 and 4. It says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith." So Esau was born. Go ahead. No, Esau was born strange and wicked from the womb, and this is what his job has been: to be the deceiver, deceive everybody, and just be wicked till the Lord take him out of the way. It says, "Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges desires hell, and is deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations and heap unto him all people." Is that not Esau?
Yeah.
Did he not spread his democracy around the world? Did he not spread his currency around the world? Did he not spread his wicked idolatry around the world? He made everybody worship his image, his money, his system. That's what this devil has done. Everybody wears suit and tie like this devil. Nobody's dressed in their natural garment anymore. Right. Everybody got on a business suit and a shaved face because of this devil.
Right.
And a bald head because of this devil. It says, "Shall not all these take up a parable against him, a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increases that which is not his? How long? And to him that laid himself with thick clay." So everybody like, nigga, you holding the bag. Now it's a wrap. We giving you all your shit back.
Right.
You the one hating a lady with debt. You owe everybody billions of dollars, and you have no way to finance it. You ain't got no gold. You trying to go steal somebody else's gold.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay. I got scripture. This is Ezekiel 12. I'm going to start at about 24. For there shall be no more vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. You motherfuckers that want to think that y'all can put this away or y'all can push this back or whatever and not hastening the day, you're not paying attention to prophecy.
Not at all.
Okay, you trying to push this off. And you got motherfuckers like Nate and motherfucking, old boy might be looking for it to happen now because he done been popped off as a peg leg. Okay, so he might want death right now or not. But like I said, you motherfuckers IUIC and you other motherfuckers that's making money off this thing for filthy lucre's sake, you motherfuckers got it fucked up. And what y'all don't understand is this is coming down the pipe even harder than what y'all want to even understand. Okay. For I am Yahweh, verse 25, for I am Yahweh, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall no more be prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, says Lord Power, Lord Yahweh. And guess what? Who's going to say it by? What does Isaiah, the 28th chapter says? Who will he what?
Right.
Get that. Isaiah 28 8.
I will reveal to the prophets.
Right, grab that.
Isaiah 28 and 8, our favorite scripture. He says, Isaiah 28, what's that?
Where you at?
I don't know what the hell I went.
28 and 8?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to my joint.
Okay, don't worry about it. You got it?
No, you don't. I'm just like it.
Take some time to line, below.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Is this Isaiah 28 and 8?
You go back to what you had.
Yeah. It's Isaiah 28 and 8. It say, "For all the tables are full of vomit."
No, that's not what we look for.
No, what is
reveal it to the
what
we bring out every week. I spoke out of the mouth of my prophets.
Jeremiah
28 and 8.
Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me.
That's what you look for.
Right. Go ahead.
Yeah. And before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war, of evil, of pestilence.
Right. So what y'all don't understand and what y'all don't want to face and what don't want to deal with is that the Lord said that he's going to have a group of men over here that's going to know what he's talking about, going to teach them what it is, going to have them bring it out and have them be able to break it down and tell you cleanly what it is.
Right.
And if you don't listen to them, then that ain't on them now. That's gonna be on you
Right.
because of the fact that if you didn't listen to them, you didn't want to get it, you didn't want to bow down and accept what it is that it's supposed to be. Actually, it was Isaiah.
It was Isaiah?
Yeah, it's 29. It's 28 and 9 though.
28 and 9.
This Isaiah 28
and 9. Sorry,
and verse 9. It's Isaiah 28 and 9. It say, who shall he teach knowledge, and who shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
So the simpler things is like the names of the Lord and these types of things, and how you're supposed to govern yourself, letting your hair grow, this, that, and other, blah, 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 not getting it all marred up. Like you said, ain't nobody should be walking around here trying to be a booty face, bald head motherfucker, and this, that, and other, all the other kind of shit. He said, when you get past that shit and you get into some of the more media subjects and whatnot, my meaty subjects is talking about destruction.
Facts.
I ain't talking about motherfuckers being able to have a lifelong motherfucking wellness on this planet. Sure. No, not until my son come back. If you're an Israelite, that shit ain't gonna happen for you until my son comes back.
Facts.
So for you to be want this shit to continue is bullshit. Okay. You ain't got the right frame of mind. Go ahead, man.
Facts.
Go ahead.
Verse 11. No, verse 10.
Right.
For precept must be upon precept, and precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line. Here a little and there a little.
So this is why we do this, what fucking vocab want to call Hebrew hopscotch. We bounce around like this so you can't say it's my opinion, because we don't tell you our opinion. We don't tell you what we feel. We don't even give a fuck how we feel. As a matter of fact, how we used to feel when we was in the world was fucked up and went totally against the Lord.
Facts.
So we saying, guess what? As a matter of fact, hey, I feel this way now because I found out that the way I feel now is the way I was supposed to be feeling back when I was in the world doing this dumb shit. But since you too stupid to come out of it, you stay there. And then while we preach this destruction, when this shit happen, don't be looking for the chariot ride because it ain't coming for you.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 11. No, that's it.
Yeah. Go back to what you got.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to Habakkuk 2.
No. For with stammering lips and another tongue, he shall speak to this people. So yeah, we gonna mock your dumb ass too. Okay? A stammering lip. When we gonna mock you, we tell you this and you don't want to believe it, carry your ass on in the world and have a great life then, motherfucker. Let's see what happens when this shit really hits the fan. Go ahead, man.
It's beautiful. There's a Habakkuk 2 and 7. It says, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them. So, the Lord has already decreed that the nations going to rise up and get at your ass.
Exactly.
You got at them, now it's your turn.
Exactly.
You know, it says, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. You know what I mean? It says, woe to him that cometh an evil covetous to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. So this devil's not going to escape. And, everybody that you spoiled and destroyed, they want their lick back. Right. And so you call yourself put terrorists out, and it's all coming back to bite you right in your ass.
Okay, now you see that word you just said? Look at this. This is Ezekiel 12, and this is 28. Therefore say unto them, thus saith Lord power, or Yahweh, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore. But the word which I have spoken, how is he going to speak it? By his servants, the prophets, shall be done, says Lord power. So this is being, and as this is being stirred up and spoken and whatnot, it's not coming back void. We watching motherfucking nations square off,
exactly.
Talk shit. Hey, as they say, as the old men used to do, they jacking their slack, saying, "What you want, some boy?
You want some? Yeah. You got something else, Blood?
I ain't got nothing either.
All right, we hope this is edifying. With that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rekakodash.
Double honor to the apostles, elders, great millstone, tosses truth. To the rest of you, Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba, Ball.
Abba, Ball.